Let's have a chat about some of the clothing and equipment that will be useful for you to bring along on your Glenmore Lodge course. First off, your helmet. So make sure your helmet is in good working order. It shouldn't have any dents or cracks in it. The buckles and adjustments should all work well. A pair of biking gloves is essential as well for your course, and the full-fingered variety will protect your hands. A pair of glasses is important to bring along. Clear lens is good for dull days, with a tinted lens for sunny ones as well. So let's take a look at some of the clothing you might be wearing while you're out riding your bike. Synthetic fabrics are great because they dry quickly and they help wick moisture away from your body. Think about having something like a long sleeve riding top, maybe a short sleeve one for those sunny days. Padded cycling shorts with a good chamois in can really look after you during your course as well. A pair of riding shorts to keep your legs warm and dry as well. That'd be fantastic. Sometimes it's a little bit windy on your course as well, so having some kind of light windproof jacket or even a thin waterproof jacket can work to keep you warm and cozy while we're out riding. A pair of riding shoes as well will really look after your feet and help you get good control over your bike whilst you're out on the trail. It may be a set of riding shoes with cleats because that's what you're used to riding with already, or maybe a flat-soled variety for use on flat pedals. So in terms of clothing, this works really well as a bit of a standard base level for our courses. But if you're coming on one of our more advanced courses like the shifting gear or the level 3 leaders course, or you're coming on a course at the shoulders of the year in the spring and the autumn when things are a little chillier, these are some additions that you might choose to add in. It may be that you're looking for a slightly warmer set of riding gloves that are really windproof with a little bit of extra insulation. Maybe you want to cover up your knees and your legs with a pair of leg warmers or a pair of tights. It's going to keep you extra cozy on those chilly days. A synthetic insulation jacket can work really well. They don't mind getting wet. They can get thrown on over the outside of your jerseys and keep you cozy when you're stopping to deal with a mechanical or just wanting an extra layer to ride in. And maybe a bit more of a bulkier or beefier waterproof that's going to work in those heavier rainstorms or wetter riding conditions. In rockier terrain, it may be that we're adding in bits and bobs of body armour, such as knee pads, shin pads or elbow pads, dependent on the terrain that we're going to be accessing. So have a little think about your course, the time of year and the environment that you're expecting to be operating in, and bring along a selection of gear appropriate. Let's have a wee peek at some of the tools and spares which will be useful for you to have along as well. So whether we're running tubes or tubeless in our wheels, we're definitely going to bring a couple of spare inner tubes along with us on our course, and a pump to pump those up. If you're running tubeless, it might be handy to bring a wee CO2 cylinder along with you to help get the tyre inflated. A multi-tool can be really handy for adjusting those components on your bike, making your ride run really sweet. A pair of emergency lights are really important to have, especially at the shoulders of the year, to get you home safe at the end of the day if the sun's starting to set. A small pot of lube to keep you going through the week. A bit of a navigational toolkit, so a map and a compass in a map case, and a bike computer as well. More puncture stuff. If you're running tubeless, a tubeless kit, or with your tubes, a puncture repair kit to keep you running through the week. A spare set of pads for your brakes is really important. You can go into your local bike shop with the make and model of your brakes and ask them for a spare set to bring along. Some kind of personal emergency bivvy bag, just in case we end up immobilised for any length of time to keep us cosy. You may want to bring along a personal first aid kit. Your instructor will have a group first aid kit, but you may have some prescribed medicines or things that you usually take that you want to bring along with you. One really important spare to bring along with you is a spare rear mech hanger. This is the small piece of metal which attaches your rear gears to your frame, just here. You need to bring your own because they're all different. So head along to your local bike shop and purchase one, bring it along. If your bike has air-sprung suspension, then it's worthwhile bringing along a shock pump so that you can adjust it as you go through the week. A bag to put everything in, with maybe something like a hydration bladder or a bottle with a cage on your bike, so that you're able to stay hydrated throughout the course. So that pretty much sums up all the tools and spares that we need to bring with us on our course. Don't forget that many of our items that we've mentioned here are available in our well-equipped stores. We have a great range of bikes here, courtesy of Scott Sports, so if you'd like to use one during your course, do ring up and pre-book it with the office team. We look forward to seeing you here at Glenmore Lodge.